to making YouTube actually work is to not think of it in complicated terms. It's simple. I heard Mr. Beast say this one thing: make videos that people want to watch. And that seems obvious. But once I heard that, it was like I cracked the code. Because I was so confused. I was trying to make videos that worked for YouTube or whatever. But once I started thinking of it in terms of what do people actually want to watch, I could think, what would I want to watch? And once I started making titles in that perspective, making thumbnails in that perspective, that's when I started getting views.
Is it true that your parents are therapists?
Both of them.
Do you think that has helped you somehow with this deep superpower of empathy? You're able to like put yourself in the shoes of all these channels that you help?
I think potentially. I think most likely they've played a big influence, because anytime they would ever sense something that's weird going on with me, I would come home from school, look sad or whatever, either when I was 4 years old or when I was 19 years old. They would ask me like, hey, Kai, what's up? Tell me what's wrong. I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine. Stop. And then they would get it out of me. So, and then they would teach me certain things. So like, this is why you feel this way. Like, this kid's bullying you because he's probably not happy himself. And they helped me understand other people. So kind of like psychology. I guess they helped me learn psychology without me ever having to study it.
Yeah.
And then I've also always been introverted. And so I think naturally, for some reason, I'm able to think about what other people are feeling, what other people are seeing in a way that not everybody can.
Because that's the difference between you guys. Because like you're like really like logical, like really thinky, and you're like more of a feeler. And why I think it's so, kind of weird that you like blown up so much on YouTube, it's because when I think about like YouTube nerds, it's like data and it's like all these graphs and like retentions, and you're more like, even the way you talk, you're like, dude, you got that Hawaii surfer vibe.
Yeah, everybody thinks I surf, but I have to disappoint everybody that I meet. I'm like, no, I don't even like surfing. I just get cold in the Hawaiian Ocean.
So you grew your own YouTube channel to 2 million subs. Like, tell us that journey. Like, why'd you get into YouTube? Why do you think you were able to reach heights that people don't have? Anytime I see Kai on a call, it's like gold plaque in the background, and I'm like, damn, son.
Shirtless.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you're shirtless. I'm like, what the heck?
It's so hot in Hawaii, and we don't have AC at my house.
Boom.
So COVID hit 2020, halfway through beginning of 2020. Then we went into lockdown or whatever. And so I had to get a computer. I didn't have a computer at the time, so I had to get a computer because we started having class on Zoom. And my mom helped me buy my first PC. I wanted a Windows PC so I could play this amazing game called Geometry Dash.
Wow. Damn.
It was my favorite game, and I had been watching YouTube videos of Geometry Dash for like 9 years. And so I had always wanted to become a Geometry Dash YouTuber. That was like my dream. I didn't think it was possible, but I had always just thought like, if I could just even post videos, like I don't want to screen record this on mobile and then post it onto YouTube. I want to like do the same thing, even if I don't get views. And so I started doing that. I posted my first video. It was just random. I didn't really think about it. I was just like, okay, I'll just record this game, 30 seconds of it, post it. Cool. 10 views. Ah, dang it. But I just kept going because it wasn't with the intention of like, okay, I'm going to be successful in the next year. It was kind of like I would watch streamers and YouTubers. I would watch the streams and they'd get donated $100, $20. And like they would stream for 2 hours and make like $500. And I'm like, what? Like, how is that possible? They're playing Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
And I wanted that for myself. And so I thought like, I might as well start going in that direction because either it works or it doesn't. And I'm happy just playing the game and recording videos or whatever. And so I just kept posting. And then after 20 videos or so, I found that certain videos would get more views than others. And I was like, oh, this is a game now. I'm not playing Geometry Dash anymore. I'm playing YouTube.
You started playing the game of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. And so I started looking at what thumbnails and titles would work better. And I found that people liked harder Geometry Dash levels, like impossible levels or just like extremely difficult levels. And so I would make those levels and then make the thumbnails and titles geared towards that idea. And then over just making hundreds and hundreds of videos, I started learning like, okay, now I know how to get 100,000 views on the next video, guaranteed. So now I'm going to try to get 1 million views, and now I'm going to try to get 10 million views, and now I'm going to try to get 100 million views, which I haven't cracked yet, but we'll see.
And you've proven not only that YouTube isn't luck, but that you can be successful in it regardless of what niche you're in. Because I think a lot of people might not know what the gaming YouTube niche is like, but it's extremely competitive. Probably one of the hardest to grow a channel on YouTube with. So tell us a little bit more about that and how being in such a competitive space has helped you really crack the code on YouTube, and how YouTube is kind of like a universal language.
Yeah, most people don't understand how YouTube actually works. And they think like, I can't help them because I've made 1,000 gaming thumbnails, not 1,000 make money online thumbnails, although I have now in the past 30 days. But
we'll get to that.
But the principles of YouTube are universal. And so like essentially what it is it taught me, like making these gaming videos taught me how to capture the attention of the people with the lowest attention span in the world, which is like 8-year-old gamers who just like Fortnite, Roblox, and Geometry Dash. And these people aren't adults. They're not every niche of people. But I was able to understand like, oh, okay, this is how this actually works. Because how it actually works is just getting into their perception. And it was a great place to start since I had watched those Geometry Dash videos for so long.
You were the kid?
Yeah, I was the kid. So I was like, what videos would I want to watch? Like, what would I think is just so cool? And then I was able to like make those videos, like just bring them into reality. And then they would get millions of views. I was like, oh my God, like it's actually working. And then I realized like you can apply that to any niche, like anything I want. If I want to make money online, like what do I actually want? Maybe I want to become a YouTuber. Maybe I want to make not $10,000, but $9,000 a month. Or maybe I want to do it without showing my face. Or maybe like, what do I actually want? If I understand what I want, I understand the outcome that I want. I understand the problems I'm going through, and I can gear the thumbnail, title, whole video, the hook towards that. And so that's really the principles of YouTube. It's not like some complicated, you need to do the math to fit the algorithm kind of thing.